Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and this is your preview to the Formula 1 2023 Grand Prix of Mexico. Now, the home crowd obviously will be behind Sergio Perez because he is the reason, really, why we go to Mexico in F1, and he really has to deliver. There are no excuses. You are in front of your home fans. It's time to put on a show and do them proud, but obviously it will be a wild Mexican party this weekend, and I love the Mexican fans. They are absolutely fantastic, but I didn't like the booing the other day. I thought that was very uncalled for. You haven't checked out my good friend's video yet, MUFC Racers video, where he did a rant on Maxi and booed. I suggest you check it out because I completely agree. To me, booing in F1 is unacceptable. But anyway, going into this weekend, Red Bull obviously are favourites, Max is the favourite, and like I said, Perez, he would want to put on the good show for his home fans, so it's time to deliver now. You are in front of your home crowd, they'll be chanting your name, Checo, Checo. Now it's time for him to deliver. McLaren, what sort of weekends will they have this weekend? Norris looks impressive in Austin. Piastri, though, he was shocking. He needs a much better weekend. Oscar Piastri, he was nowhere in Mexico. Mercedes, obviously, Lewis Hamilton got that P2 in Austin, only to get disqualified after the race because due to wooden plank flooring wear, which that's no fault of his own, that's completely Mercedes' fault, and same as my team Ferrari's fault with Charles Leclerc's car, and that's why Leclerc ended up getting disqualified as well. But yeah, Russell was terrible in Austin. He needs a much better weekend. Lewis Hamilton absolutely took him to school all weekend last weekend. And obviously, Leclerc, he got pole in Austin, but unfortunately, only finished P6 and got disqualified. Sainz was decent, but high altitude, this is the worry, for my team Ferrari. Our engine power really seems to suffer at high altitude circuits. I can remember last year, we're absolutely nowhere in Mexico. Last year's Ferrari was decent. We really struggled last year at this circuit. We were struggling with engine power. Yeah, it was a weekend to forget last year in Mexico for my team. But yeah, I think it will be struggling for us again, unfortunately. But we'll wait and see what happens. Alpine now. Gasly, he had a decent performance in Austin. Ocon had a bit of a disappointing weekend. He'll be looking to bounce back. AlphaTauri, 1-for-1 Yuki Tsunoda did very well in Austin. Originally finished P11, but then because of Hamilton and Leclerc getting disqualified, he scored a couple of points. And now all of a sudden he scored 5 points this season. Daniel Ricciardo, obviously he'll be looking for a good weekend. I thought it was a solid return for him last weekend. I really did. So yeah, I'll be looking to build on that. Aston Martin, now, they've not been great recently. I don't know what's been happening to them. They added some new upgrades, and their car just looks a handful in Austin, but Stroll did very well in the race. So it was a poor weekend for Fernando Alonso's standards. He'll be looking to improve. Alfa Romeo, they were a bit disappointing in Austin. Hopefully they'll do a bit better. Haas, you never really know with them what sort of Haas they're going to turn up, so we'll wait and see on them. Williams, now, there are a lot of straights at this circuit, and that could suit them, as they're looking to steal P7 in the Constructors. My subscriber, Helen, she's a massive Williams fan, and she's hoping that they secure P7, and obviously, she is a massive Albon fan as well. Of course, this weekend there will be some F2 drivers in behind the wheel. Fasti, I believe, is covering for George Russell. Teo Porcher is going to be in the Alfa Romeo, which I'm very much looking forward to that. Ollie Behrman, now my subscriber, F1 Fan Gamer, is good friends with Ollie Behrman. He's known him since his karting days, so I'm very excited to see what Ollie Behrman can do. Because I've watched him in F2. I'm a massive fan of Ollie Behrman. I really am. He is going to be a future superstar, I believe, Ollie Behrman. Yeah, so Phibbs is going to be joining another team, I think. Yeah, so be interesting how these drivers get on. Obviously, Russell is sitting out FP1, so Festi can drive the Mercedes. Comment your thoughts down below, I will always reply. Join me on Saturday for the qualifying review. Usual format this weekend, thank goodness. Sunday for the race review, then Monday for driver ratings and team ratings. Yep, and Sunday's a busy day for me. Obviously, the Manchester Derby and F1 as well. Yeah, I'll be very busy Sunday for me with videos. Bye bye.